It's like getting in shape. I've mentioned this before. It's like getting into shape. You don't get into shape going one day to the gym and just crushing yourself. In fact, all you'll probably do is end up sending yourself to the doctor. But if you go to the gym several days a week for 30 minutes, week after week after week, that is how you get into great shape. Same with the marketing. You have to be putting out content consistently. You don't have to go nuts, but please be consistent. Hey guys, it's Sarah Green. Welcome back to the Tax Rep Network podcast. You know, what I wanted to talk about, all right, is if you want to build or expand an IRS rep practice, this cannot not work. Let me explain. Years and years ago, when I started at KPMG, I started off doing RIC tax, regulated investment companies, mutual funds, something I don't necessarily recommend. Okay. I did it for a couple of years. Don't miss it. Haven't missed it in 26 years. Anyway, there is a point where you have to tie things out. And I couldn't get it to work. And I was having real troubles. And my manager at KPMG at the time, name's Jonathan, was a great guy, said to me, he said, this cannot not work. In other words, if you've done everything properly, this has to be able to be tied out. That has stuck with me. When it comes to building an IRS rep practice, this cannot not work. And what I mean by that is there are huge numbers of taxpayers who need help. We know that. I can tell you right now, they're coming into Green and Sklar's like a broken fire hose. So the real issue here, or the one thing I can't answer for you, is how long will it take you to build up to where you want to be? We've had some tax rep members in particular areas, good areas, not much competition, a lot of density, city, that kind of thing, who have scaled very quickly. And then we have some folks who are out kind of in rural America where that doesn't really seem to work. There just isn't as much activity. There aren't as many people around. The IRS doesn't have revenue officers. I think at one point the IRS had 2 revenue officers for the entire state of Nebraska. And so you're not going to get a lot of action on the revenue officer side. There just isn't. Versus I think we had 15 at one point just in New Haven here in Connecticut. Plus you had Bridgeport, Danbury, and Hartford. So, you're talking about Connecticut having 60, 70 revenue officers, 2 in Nebraska. So, where you are will have some impact. But I have to tell you the truth, we get clients from all over the country. And so though I always recommend people start the process of focusing locally, right? So when I blog or I put stuff out there, I'm always mentioning here at Green and Sklar's in New Haven, Connecticut. And the reason for that is simply the fact that most of my clients, I assume, are going to come locally and they're going to want someone local. And even though, honestly, I don't know that I've met, that's not true. I did meet with a client this year, but for the most part, everyone wants to go on Zoom. Nobody wants to drive into New Haven, pay for parking, all up. I mean, we're a city. I mean, it's a pain in the ass. So from your perspective, if you really want to build this practice, right, you're working on your skills, maybe you join tax rep, you're going through the training, you're doing the marketing, this cannot not work. But what I can't tell you is how long will it take the marketing to work, right? But I'll tell you this, if you're a little bit slow, do more. Yeah, I know I recommend posting 2 things per week, blogs, whatever. That's what I did. I found it manageable. It took me about an hour, hour and a half. These days with AI tools, it could take you 10 minutes. If you have extra time, do more. It won't hurt, all right? If you could be blogging every day, right? And if you're doing it properly, my God, I mean, no problem. No problem. At least people who are looking will see you. Whether or not they're tempted to come in, that's kind of, where are you? How accessible are you? What's the demand in your area? But I will tell you, I believe you can build a large practice anywhere, anywhere. It's really just a matter of time. How long will it take? If you can do more, it should speed up and go faster. If you're in a more concentrated area, it'll go faster, all right? But that's the thing. The thing about this is it comes down to discipline. I know some days you wake up, you're motivated. Other days you wake up and it's the last thing you want to do. I think you pick a day, you schedule it. That's what I do. And that is your time to do this. Like every Friday, you come in 8:30 a.m. from 8:30 to 10:30. That is your quote unquote marketing meeting, even if it's with yourself. And you're going to get those two blog entries done. You're going to post them. Then after you post them, you're going to put them on social, right? You'll do the YouTube videos, right? That 2 hours, you're going to put out content. And then you move on with your day. And you do that week in, week out, right? It's like getting in shape. I've mentioned this before. It's like getting into shape. You don't get into shape going one day to the gym and just crushing yourself. In fact, all you'll probably do is end up sending yourself to the doctor. But if you go to the gym several days a week for 30 minutes, week after week after week, that is how you get into great shape. Same with the marketing. You have to be putting out content consistently. You don't have to go nuts, but please be consistent. The number one complaint I get from members is, look, I've been trying this and it's not working. All right, how long have you been doing this? 3 months. All right, 3 months is a long time. All right, where's your blog? All right, where's social? And I'll go look, and there are four things. I said, I thought you were doing this for 3 months. They said, yeah. I said, I only see four. If you followed my rule of like two a week, that's 2 weeks. You said 4 months. Like, I'm missing something. Well, I got busy, whatever. In other words, you're not doing it. You're not doing it. The algorithms like people that put out constant, content. People that go out and look and find one will then go and look at all your other stuff. The more you have out there, the more it makes them feel, wow, I found the right person. This is the woman I want to talk to. This is the guy I want to talk to. They clearly know this. This is clearly in their wheelhouse. This is clearly what they focus on because you could see all the stuff they're putting out. So quite honestly, inside Tax Rep, if you don't have it, we give you 135 different topics that you can blog on. So even if you go in and like, I don't know what to blog on, we give you 135 topics. You need to sit down and do that. But again, with the new AI tools, if you look at our marketing stuff where we break down all the different tools and none of them being particularly expensive, it's like pocket change on a monthly basis. There's no reason you cannot be putting out content. So if you want to build that practice, I promise you, if you are disciplined and consistent, this will work, right? Might take a month, might take a year, but you will get there, all right? This cannot not work. So guys, thanks for tuning in. I know this was short, but it's one of those things that, I watch very carefully the comments on YouTube and the feedback on social and the emails we get. Please be assured this will work for you, all right? I promise, right? Just make the commitment to do it. Doesn't have to be a ton. 2 hours a week is all I ask. And you can build that rep practice you've always wanted and start really boosting that bottom line like you always, wanted and frankly deserve. All right. Thanks for listening in. I'll see you on next week's podcast. Bye-bye.